Well, hello everyone. It's me, Angie. It's Tuesday again, and here we are with our live neighborhood chat. Yeah, we got to do a neighborhood watch, find out where everybody is, what they've been doing. Well, I can tell you what I've been doing. I've been running around with a 3-year-old. Yep, keeping up with the grandbaby. That's what I've been doing. Oh, wait. I'll come on a little bit early, see if anybody comes in. I know everybody's busy. There's auctions going on. People are trying to get their Christmas shopping done. James is out with Berkeley to try to keep her occupied while I go live because if I'm away from her 5 or 6 minutes, she wants to know where I am. So everybody just come on in. Let's see what's going on this morning. See what we can talk about. We have, of course, went to the parade. We put the Christmas tree up and the stockings, and uh, we've been outside playing. It's just been busy, busy, busy around this house. Berkeley's either going home uh, tomorrow evening or Thursday evening. We haven't decided yet. But whenever, it doesn't seem like she's been here a week. It doesn't seem like it at all. But tomorrow will make a week that baby's been here. And it's just been going super, super, super fast. But we'll wait around. It's just time for me to go live now and see if anybody comes in. There's Steve. Hello, Steve. Ashley, come on in. I was just talking about chasing Berkeley around. The Bud Files. Hello, hello. I was just talking about chasing Berkeley around, and she'll be here a week tomorrow. Hey, Ashley, there's my auction buddy friend. I'm so glad you figured out that the right gifts. There's the Bud Files. Welcome in. How are y'all doing today? Like I said, I've been chasing a 3-year-old around. It's been fun, but it's been tiring. Oh, there's my brother, the handicapped traveler. I hope you're doing well, Dan, and everything's going well for you. Welcome into my live chat. I hope that your test turned out to be okay. Oh, there's Crafty. I have to show something. Hey, Crafty Songbird, how are you? You know I love you. Um, I got a package in the mail, and this said it was a gift from Crafty Songbird. Let me show y'all. It's a It's got a little bird. Look at that. And it spins around. Is that not beautiful? Look at that. I love it. Since I don't drive anymore, I mean, I could put my house key or something like that on it, but I think I'm gonna attach it to one of my bags, like my purse, or I carry this little bag around. I tell James it's my diaper bag, but I have to have all this stuff when we go somewhere, or I'll put it on my billfold or something. But I love it. Thank you, Crafty. I love it. Love, love, love it. I love to get things in the mail. It's so much fun. There's my twin, Claudette. How are you? I hope everybody's doing okay. I've been chasing this 3-year-old around, and honey, she has got 1,000 times 10 energy. And she just goes, it makes me stay alert and alive. If she lived closer, oh my gosh, I'd be up and running probably. I'd either be up and running or I'd be in the bed and couldn't get up, one or the other. but we had fun at the parade, and we put the Christmas tree up, and um, it's just been so much fun. I hate to see her go home. She's supposed to be going home tomorrow, Thursday, and I don't know what I'm gonna do when she goes home. I'm gonna be grieving because she left. And look, toys everywhere. Everywhere there's toys. And she picks them up every night, before she lays down to go to bed. We could have clean up. She sings this little song, clean up, clean up. And as she's cleaning up, she sings this song. So, and then the next day, I just let her play, and then at the end of the day, we pick the toys up. I don't stress over it. They're just toys. What's the big deal? Is that the handicapped traveler dropping links? Thank you. There's John John. Hey, John John. So good to see you. How have you been? So nice of you to drop by. Thank you. Everybody speaking. Yeah, we do love our hummingbirds. We do. You are so right, Carol. I turned the fan off today. I dusted around in here and tried to figure out what was stopping me up. Last week I was all stopped up and it was just crazy. But when I went on with Ella, the only thing that was wrong was my eye was watering a little bit. But I think it's these glasses. I think that it's these glasses that's causing it. I'm going to try to put my older glasses on. I think these are too strong, or either they're not strong enough. I don't know. I'm just trying to use the duck things. The reason that I get all stuff in runny nose and all that when I come in here. Claudette said, doing fine, Angie. Great. I'm so glad y'all dropped by. I know there's so many things going on. We got auctions. People are trying to get their Christmas bought. They got places they have to go, people to see, things to do. I know. I've been busy too. Hope you're doing well. It's me, Angie. I know you must be tired, but I know you're having fun. Yeah, when she leaves either tomorrow afternoon or Thursday afternoon, I'll probably just, because I'm up on this, she's still here and I'm all excited. But as soon as she leaves, I'm just going to, I don't know. I hope I don't, but I probably will. Taylor went to the doctor today. They said Lincoln is weighing 5 pounds and 11 ounces. By doing the sonogram, he weighs 5 pounds and 11 ounces. So, Angie, I haven't been on YouTube too much. I've been going through. Oh, no, John, I didn't have any idea. Oh, I want to put you on my prayer list. Yeah, I have a prayer list. I pray for people every morning. And I had no idea, John, that you were having to go through that. Have you had any kind of surgery? I hope you don't mind me asking. You don't have to answer that question if you don't want to. Sometimes people have surgery and then they go through chemo, but sometimes they start chemo. I don't know how yours is working. But if you don't want to share it, that's okay. Oh gosh, it's Mandy. My kids and I used to sing that cleanup song every time it was time to pick up the toys after playing. It would make it fun for them and would march and pick. Yeah, and Berkeley loves to march. She'll say, watch this, Gigi. And and when the kids were marching to the parade, she was marching right there beside them. She is something else. She helped James make homemade soup. She got to dump all the vegetables into the pot that James was making the soup. Yeah, she's been cooking and cleaning and playing. Uh, I tell you what, James and I are going to be lost when she goes back tomorrow. We have to go. Kathy locked the keys in the car, and the neighbor is bringing me to rescue her. Okay. See you later, brother. I hope Kathy's okay. I've done that before. I have locked the keys up in my car before. Probably more than one time, I would say. I haven't even started Christmas shopping. I've been planning my hubby's 65th birthday party. Oh, I want to hear all about that, Claudette. I can't wait to hear all about that party. And you've got to send me pictures, you know. You already know that. Old Mechanic. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing this morning? So glad you made it. We have some things we need to talk about, but I want to speak to everybody. Everybody's speaking. Casey, let's see, go back up. Casey Collin, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I do believe it's these glasses. I honestly do. The last pair of glasses I had before I got these are not even a year old. My eyes never ran or anything. And I still have them. I think I'm gonna go back to them and see if it'll keep my eyes from watering. But I have that have y'all ever heard of this? I have dry eye syndrome. My grandmother had it, and I have it. No surgery, just chemo. I had neck cancer last year and was cured, but I've had it come back in 2 tiny spots. So I'm taking immune therapy and chemo. Oh, got you. I've never heard of neck cancer, but I guess you can have cancer anywhere. But I personally believe that cancer shows its ugly head in our weakest parts of our body. Like, I think this sarcoidosis showed up in my spine because I had so much back trouble before I got diagnosed, and it wasn't sarcoidosis. And I never had back pain until after I had an epidural. After I had an epidural with my first pregnancy, my back was never the same. I mean, I may be just thinking that in my head, but that's what I'm thinking. Hey, Lori Chase, my good friend, who I love dearly. I used to love singing the cleanup song with my grandchildren. I still sing it with Savannah. I know kids are. Oh, and I have watched. Y'all, we were watching. It's a Pet's Life 2, and I've never seen the first one. I have never seen the second one. I'm really not into kids movies yet because I hadn't had a kid in a while. She was laughing so hard at this movie and giggling that it got James and myself laughing at her because she was laughing so hard. But boy, I'll send you pics on Saturday. Good, I want to see them. I'm good, thank you. I have dry eye syndrome, Angie. Yes. And I don't know if it does you like this, Lori, but I can go outside and it's just like they start pouring. Like, I've been crying for days. And I'm sensitive to the sun. The sun, my eyes are very sensitive. I see that a lot of people are dealing with the dry eye thing. Casey said, my husband has dry eyes. Yeah. See, look right here. I hadn't even opened these yet. I used up my last eye drops, and I said, I've got some more somewhere. So I found these, and I think these came from Nana Tink. And I'm going to open those up. I meant to do that before I came live today, but oh my goodness, with Berkeley, it was just running around this morning. We had to fix her breakfast, fix her hair, get her dressed, and all that before I could get myself dressed to go live. And we got up at 6:30 this morning. Baby girl Gems, hello, welcome in. My dear friend, Angie, my Savior, the one who made me realize. Oh, Lori, you are too sweet. I just love you. You're a sweetheart. Oh, there's baby girl Gems. I think I spoke to you right up here. Let's see. Could you all keep my Auntie Gail in your prayers? Because she has cancer for the 3rd time. I just want her to kick its butt. Yes, I'm going to put her name with John's name. And I want y'all to know I truly pray. I'm not one of those people that you ask somebody to pray for you and they're like, yeah, and then they don't even pray. But I'm telling you that I really do pray for whoever y'all ask me to pray for. I really do. Yes, Angie, it's horrible outside, but yeah. Could you all, okay, we put that. All right. Well, we got 11. Don't forget to give me one of these. Okay, here it is, December. I don't even know what day it is. Berkeley's been here and I haven't paid attention. Is it the 4th or it must be the 5th. Yeah, it's the 5th. The 5th of December. We have 20 days. And I really just have a couple of more gifts to get, but I haven't wrapped anything. And I'm thinking to myself, after Berkeley leaves, I've got to wrap. Because if Lincoln comes before we exchange gifts, or during the time that we're supposed to be exchanging gifts, I need to have all that done before that happens. So when she leaves tomorrow or Thursday, I'm going to start wrapping Christmas gifts and putting them under the tree. James put the train under the tree, and she wants to see that train go around and around and around. And then I got the Santa Claus that sings Jingle Bell Rock when you turn him on. So she wants to listen to that. It's just been crazy. Oh, really? I never thought about that, Crafty. But it makes sense. It makes sense. When my doctor puts me on steroids, my eyes get really dry. That makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Thank you for letting me know. We have been getting our home ready for all of our 25 grandsons and our sons and daughter-in-laws that will be 33 in our house. Oh my goodness. 33 people? Woo! I hope you have a big house. Are they staying the night or just the day? Oh my, 33 people. Wow. There's Lisa. Hey, Lisa. I hope you're doing good. Lisa's got some fantastic things over on her channel and her auctions. She's been having some good auctions. She also collabs with Colleen sometimes and Tracy Cakes. And if you go over to her channel, you'll find out everywhere she's going to be. Because on her community page, little tab, she puts her little schedule of different things that she's going to be doing. I hadn't even have time to put something on my community page, which I love to do that. I love to add things to my community tab, especially those beautiful fall pictures. I love doing that. So I don't know if any of you all were at Ella's Sunday night, and we had like a little Christmas party get together, getting to know one another, asking questions. We kind of wanted to leave it light because we're not going to come back on with keeping it real until after the first of the year, and we're going to get into some serious conversations after the first of the year. We may ruffle a few feathers, but that's all I'm going to say. But we always give the disclaimer, if you feel like you're going to get your feelings hurt, don't come in because it could happen. Anybody that wants to drop their link is welcome to drop it if you're blue. There's Jennifer. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Yeah, 33 people because Taylor had 45 to 50 people at her baby shower. And she has a huge open plan living room and kitchen. It's all just open, and it's wood, just this big area. Oh my gosh, it was filled up. And then before we had the shower, people were texting her saying that they were going to drop their gift off, but they couldn't stay. And of course, Matt and Haley and Berkeley were in Disney World, and Haley's parents were invited, and Haley's sister and all of them were in Disney World. So we knew they wasn't coming. But Taylor was like, "Oh, nobody's gonna be here. Everybody's backing out." If everyone that had come that sent a message saying they couldn't make it, I don't know where we would have put all these people. It would have been tight. Oh, I used to love to go to the chiropractor, Lisa. I used to love, love, love to go to the chiropractor. I love to get massages. Oh, yeah. I like all that. There's Josie. Josie, of course, I have to talk about her every time I have a live. But she was selling these two little journal books last night during her auction. And of course I grabbed them up. But I'm going to do some journaling in those two books that I bought. And Josie does journal. She can put it in the chat. She makes these journals, and they're really nice. Oh, and let me tell y'all this. She's doing, she reached her 2,000 neighbors, and she's doing a giveaway, but you have to be a member of her channel in order to enter it, which is only right. I mean, I would feel the same way. Probably when I reach 1,200 neighbors, I'm going to do a giveaway. But she has a video that you go over and you watch and you comment on it. And I don't know when she'll be doing it, the drawing or whatever, but you'll want to check that out because I'm pretty sure that most of you all that come into my live are already a part of Josie's channel. And if you're not, you're missing out because she does jewelry unboxings. She does junk journaling. I just thought of what it was. Oh, and she makes these little bags that to put makeup in, medicine. It's an everything bag. It's just little things that you need to carry around with you. You put it in this bag, and she made my daughter. Well, actually, I got my daughter another one this year, and they're both Elvis. My daughter loves Elvis. But you'll want to go over there and check Josie's channel out. Josie's working with her son today. But I'm writing a book about Josie and Dawn and Dee and that auction. This funny little short little booklet thing. I can't wait for y'all to just hear it. I'm glad I can write about them and they don't get offended. It's crazy. Oh, Lorna, thank you, darling. Thank you. Oh, I got something else. Let me see. Let me show y'all. And I don't know. This little thing. It's like Ella's cactus. And I got to put some batteries in it. And it's going to be, you can speak to it and say whatever you want to say, and then it says it back to you. So that's what I'm going to be doing with my little super stickers and super chats in the future. I thought that was the cutest thing. But I had to do something because I can't really put one of those little short, you know how people play the little short video of thanking people. James just sent me an attachment. Oh, he took her up to the park. They went uptown to the park.
Step to the center. All right. Now, wait a minute now. Now, step up there. Step right there. All right. Now, reach for your handrail. Look at your hand.
I want y'all to know, we found a little jacket in my closet. It was a little silver jacket that Matt wore when he was about Berkeley's age. And it had his name over here, Matt. Do you know she has that jacket on right now? Berkeley is wearing this little jacket that Matt wore when he was her age, and it has her name on it. And I said, that was your daddy's jacket. It's got his name on it. She said, no, this is my jacket. This is my jacket. And I said, yeah, you can have that jacket now. So I sent it to Matt. I sent a picture of it with her with this jacket on that belonged to him when he was. I don't think I don't keep stuff. I mean, I keep stuff when my kids were younger. It's just crazy. I want to show y'all this. That little jacket belonged to Matt when he was her age. But Matt was a little more husky than Berkeley, so it's a little big on her. But anyway, she's taking that home with her. I'm so glad y'all are dropping the links. I am so glad y'all are here. 17. Give me one of these. Thank you. I don't get massages. I have a twisted pelvis and tried to clean the garage on Saturday and messed myself. Oh, Lisa. Lisa. All you have to do is turn one bad direction and you can knock it out of place. I mean, you already know that though. Oh no, Josie has you're so right. Josie has a very good channel. I love Josie and I love her channel. I know, Crafty. I can't wait to put the batteries in. If I hadn't been so busy with the little one, I would have put batteries in it today. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, she has got me so off my schedule. I can't even really, I don't know if I'm coming or going, but it's been fun. Pre-retirement days. I love the name of that channel. Hey, Miss Joni, how are you? Welcome in. Rita's Roost. Hello, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Welcome to my live chat. Oh, so anyway, enough about me. Y'all tell me about you. What has been going on? What have y'all been dealing with? What is the talk? I haven't been able to be on YouTube since the little one's been here. And I want to know what's going on. So y'all tell me what's going on. We're going to answer a few of these questions that I have that I got. I love this game. My family and I are going to play this if Lincoln doesn't come early before Christmas, but if he does, I'm going to be excited. But so y'all check out all these channels. Wonderful channels in here. All right, let me shuffle some of these up. Y'all are going to be shocked. Oh, Lori. Lori. Did she? And Matt's sending me texts the whole time. Don't feed her a lot of sweets. She's not used to a lot of sweets. Don't give her a lot of sweets because Matt and Haley, they let her have sweets, but they're on this health kick about what she can have. And she loves vegetables. She loves that melody mix with onions, bell peppers, tomatoes. She loves radishes. And you put that in Italian dressing and all. She wants that in every meal. And plus, she'll just eat them raw if you'll give it to her raw. I've never seen anything like it. But and she loved the homemade soup. I wish I would have made a video of she and James making the vegetable soup. But it was so much going on, I couldn't film it. Oh, hey, Nani Mae, how are you? Welcome in. So good to see you. I'm so glad you made it. How have you been doing? I hope that it's not too cold where you are. It's just now we built a fire last night and I got me a new insert. You know where you put the insert the doors in? You know, mine used to be gold and kind of old looking. Well, I got a new one and it's black and it's a lot better. The doors close so much easier. Oh, Lori, congratulations. Can I give you a ring? Yay! Paid her last car note. Josie, I love you. You have a good day, and please be careful out there. Don't try to race with the crazies or let them get in your way. You be careful, and I'll see you tomorrow. Or maybe later on today when you pop in somewhere where I am. And you have a wonderful day. Oh, 45 degrees? Wow. Let me see what it is here. I think we're a little warmer than that, Nani Mae. I think we are. Let me see. Yeah, we're 57. We're 57 degrees. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got. Y'all go over there and spend time at Josie's channel. She has so much wisdom and I don't know, she just fits in. You know how you meet an older person and Josie acts like she's probably still in her 40s or 50s. She's cool. That's what I want to be. I always wanted to be a cool Gigi, a cool older person. I didn't want to be one of these old fogies that didn't get along with everybody. And I always tried to make it difficult for everybody to be around. And I didn't want that. No. And Josie's easy to be around. Really, really cool. Claudette can tell you. Claudette watches the way Josie talks. Claudette watches most all of her videos, which Claudette is a good supporter and she watches. If she gets hooked on your channel, she'll watch everything and come support you. And you just need to get Claudette on board with your channel because she's good. She's a good supporter. And Lori, if you can get her, good supporters. Lisa said it's 31. Oh, you have snow? Now, I don't mind snow, but I just don't like the afterwards. When it gets all melty and I don't like that, but I do like to see it coming down. I'll never act like an old lady because I don't feel, I just look up. I feel the same way, Naughty May. I keep losing subs every time I get one. I know this sounds strange, Lisa, but I went through that same thing for a while there. I would gain 4 or 5 or 6, and then I would lose, I don't know how many. I just quit looking at it. I was like, YouTube is going to do what they going to do. And I was getting so agitated. I was like, I'm not watching this anymore. I'm not going to watch it. To me, my numbers, I want people to come to my channel. I mean, what's the use of having 2,000 people that you can say you have when you only have 10 people that come to your videos or your live chats? I'd rather have 100 people and have 100 people come to my live. But it's always muddy and rainy here. I would prefer snow to rain. Yeah. Exactly, Claudette. But I would love some Canadian snow. Yeah, I bet it is. There's Miss Southern Belle. Hey, honey bunny. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Miss Southern Belle, she's been doing coloring lives and talking and chatting while she's coloring. Getting to know the chat, letting the chat get to know each other. Been some good chats. And there's my sister, Judy Mae Collins. Well, good morning, good morning. Love you too. And Jackson, I love Jackson. Y'all don't forget to give me one of these or one of these. It doesn't matter. It's all good. There's Jessica. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Welcome in. Miss Southern Belle, she has been doing a lot of the, I say a lot, but live chats and just uplifting people, being an inspiration. It's just, she's really good. Hey, Cher, how are you? I don't know if y'all know this, but Naughty May, she crochets on her channel. And I'm pretty sure y'all all know that. So let's get started. We have 21 people at this party. All right, so here are the questions. I bet Berkeley's loving that park. I forgot about we have this big, huge park uptown. And one of James's friends said, have you taken the baby to the park? Because she loves to swing and slide. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. Here's the first question. Everybody take a deep breath. Whew. Okay, here we go. What's the best? Let's get that. What's the best and the worst thing about being a man or a woman? You need to tell what's the best thing about being a woman and what's the worst thing about being. I already know the worst thing. Let me think about the best thing about being a woman. But I know what I'm going to say for the worst thing. Everybody's speaking while they answer this question. Let's see if anybody else has come in. If y'all want to just answer half that question, just put in what's the best or what's the worst. I love y'all being here. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. I want to show y'all what James bought me. He bought me this little, he went up to, before Berkeley got here, he went up to, let me see if I can put it on. I'd have to take this other thing out. Let's see. My fan's not on, so I can't get it on my head. Nope, it's crooked. I would be me wearing a crooked crown on my head. But anyway, he come back. He said, I brought you back something. Look at this. Sometimes he surprises me. He's a sweetheart. Yeah, if I could do that, Nani Mae, I would make homemade Christmas presents too. All right, did anybody answer the question? Casey said, getting older. The best thing about being a man, it makes me who I am. That makes sense. The best thing is about having kids work. See, that's what I was going to say. PMS and the monthly is the worst thing, but I don't have to deal with that. And then the best thing is birth and being a mother and, you know, just our feminine side, you know, being able to dress up and I don't know. The best thing about being a mom and having kids, the worst, yes. I think everybody is the same on uh the mom and the best thing about being a woman is able to bear children. The worst is having to deal with it all. The monthly, yes. I think we're all agreeing on that. And unless you're a woman, you cannot understand that monthly thing. Men don't know. They cannot comprehend it. Yeah, grandchildren are the best. Getting old don't bother me. I don't know when to quit doing things. Oh, getting old doesn't bother me either. I have waited and waited and waited to have gray hair. I have loved to see people with gray hair. And now I'm getting gray in my hair and I am loving it. Some people cannot stand gray hair. They don't want to get older, but I have been waiting and waiting. I love gray. If we know how to bond with each other and support each other, and I think we can dance better than men. The worst thing is a woman can't let go of it. Yeah, women hold on to stuff now. I have to agree to that. Women hold on. Men, they just get outside and fight it and duke it out, and it's over. Women, my goodness, women, I hold on to it to the end of time. Hey, Deborah. How are you? Welcome in. I don't mind getting older. I just don't like, oh, yeah, I know. I feel the same way. I don't like it either, the aches and pains. And I think my aches and pains come way too early than what they were supposed to. I was thinking I was going to feel like this when I was in my late 70s or early 80s. But no, I had to be 50. So men hold on to things too. Become my husband because my husband does. My husband likes to duke it out just so we can make up. That's hey, I've heard that. Couples argue so they can make up. I've actually heard that. It's not like I've ever done that before, not me. No. Yeah, right. Okay. Question 2. What are the most important qualities you look for in friends? In order for you to have a friend, what is a quality that you like when you choose to have a friend? Now, you can have a lot of acquaintances, but we only have very few friends in our lifetime. They say over your lifetime, you're going to be able to count them on one hand. The actual really friends that you have, you're only going to be able to count them on one hand. But we have a lot of acquaintances. We have those kind of friends that are, you know, they're okay, but then you have your very dear, dear friends that if you get picked up by the law and get put in jail, they're going to come spend the night at the jail with you. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so you have those kind of friends. So what quality are you looking for? 90 May said funny friends. Joni said loyalty. Yes. Oh, let's see. Yeah, good, honest friends. It has to be trust. You know, I have always struggled with this thing with trust, but I don't want to tell somebody something and then they go and tell 5 other people something about me that I've shared with them. And if I have to say, don't go and tell this, then I'm questioning that person's loyalty. But I'm the type of person that you tell me something, I'm not telling it. I'm not going to tell it unless it's going to harm somebody. Now, if somebody tells me they're going to bring harm to somebody else and they're going to physically attack them and do something to them, well, of course, I'm going to have to tell it. But if you share something with me about a feeling that you're having towards somebody or whatever, no, that's your story to tell. That's not for me to tell. I mean, I'm there to listen. And if you want me to, I'll add my advice. But if you don't, I'll just sit there and listen. They'll be there for you when, yes, yes. Kind hearted, truthful, sincere, not a backstabber. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, the heifer's done come into the chat. Look at this heifer. Tracy Cakes. Thank you. Tracy, look what I got. I'm going to be playing this. It runs off batteries, and it's going to repeat everything I say like Ella's little cactus. But I didn't have time to put batteries in it because I've been chasing a 3-year-old. But thank you so much. I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it, my friend. But we're talking about what quality we want to have in a friend. Have you ever had one of these friends that always tried to put you down to make themselves look better? I don't know if you would even call that a friend. But have you ever been around somebody that no matter what kind of makeup you had on, they had to say, oh, your makeup, you need to do this, or you might need to lose a little weight, or that shirt doesn't look good on you, or why did you do your hair that way? Or, they always are putting you down to try to make themselves look better. I don't really like to be around a person like that. And then when you get around certain people, they act different towards you than they would if you were just you two together. Say I have a friend and she and I go shopping. Then we meet up with 3 other friends, and then that friend starts acting different towards you. I don't like that either. I mean, treat me the same way all the time or don't even be around me. That's the way I feel. Which I can't people a lot at my age. I don't like to people a lot because when you do that, you get into she said, they said, we said. I can't do all that. We have really amazing friends that has been a part of our lives, and we're like family, been there for each other no matter what. Yes. You should automatically know they won't repeat what you told them. You shouldn't have to tell them. Yes, I agree. That's very true. Someone I can tell anything to and not worry about. Yes. Agreed. Tracy's mooing. You got to go over there to Tracy's. Today's the 5th. December the 10th, which is Sunday. Tracy can put it in the chat. They're having this big Christmas party. They're giving away gifts. You need to go over there and subscribe because I think Tracy's going to have it on subscriber mode. So you're going to have to go over there and subscribe to be able to win one of these gifts. And I mean, it's a bunch of gifts. A lot of people have donated cash to be given away, gifts to be given away. That's December the 10th, having a big Christmas party on Tracy Cake's channel with the original OG Colleen. So y'all want to go check that out. Oh yeah, someone you can laugh with. That's a good one. Over 50 and fabulous. Woo! That's what I like to hear. Peter Jones, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, Miss Southern Belle sent you? Well, welcome in. Any friend of hers is a friend of mine. Come on in here. Come on in. Yes, I have to have those type of Yes, I have had those type of non-friends. Yes. I met my best friend at the age of 30. Yes, you know how you just meet people and it's like you knew them in another lifetime? It's like you just automatically just have known them forever. And it's like a puzzle. Y'all just fit together. Yeah. Exactly. I want honesty in a friendship. Yes. I want my friends to be the friend I am. I'm there without having to be asked, and I won't allow anyone to talk them down when they're on a. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. When I'm not around and I'm your friend, and somebody says, "Oh, it's me, Angie is this, and she's this," I mean, I want you to say, "Wait a minute, hold up, no, ma'am, we're not going down that road. I will not talk about her with you. If you have a problem with her, you go over there and talk to her about it. I love her and she's my friend. And I don't want to talk about her. Thank you." I mean, you got to be brave enough to do things like that. Y'all are giving some great answers. I have friends from when I was a baby in my crib. They don't live near me any longer, but we're still in touch. See there? Yes, the compliment that isn't one. Example, nice new little car you got there. Exactly. December 10th, non-selling, just giveaways. I know, I can't wait, Tracy. I'm so excited. I just want to see everybody else win. I gave a little bit too. I can't wait to see who wins what I shared and what I gave to give because I want to be able to see it. I'm so excited. I love to watch people get things and open gifts. I love that. I still like to see my grown adult children open their Christmas gift. I love that. There is only a few people I call friends. I like staying to myself. Oh, yes, I agreed. Agreed, Joni. Agreed. Uh-oh. Judy Mae's patting her foot while Tracy's preaching. Woo, we got it going on. I clean my best out of my toxic friends and family. My circle got very small, but it's yes. I mean, you got to get rid of the toxic people. And my sisters will say, "Oh, I can't. That's family." And I'll go, "If y'all want to deal with it, y'all deal with it." But this sister right here is not dealing with it. I am not. I'm not gonna have my peace interrupted by people that can't grow up. You know, you have people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s that still act like they're 8, 9, and 10 years old, 14 years old. I'm like, no, I had to grow up. You need to grow up. Some friends are fly by night friends. They only think of themselves and not exactly. There is Life with Ron. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, did Sheena come in? There she is. I am so glad that y'all are here today. Y'all have just made my day. When I'm with somebody's friend, I have their back, and no matter what, that's what I expect from friends. Yes, I wish we could see everyone's face when their names are called. Oh, I know, Tracy. I know. That would be awesome. I would love that. There's Sheena. Sheena's a beautiful person. I don't know if y'all are familiar with her channel, but y'all got to go over there. She is so beautiful. Uh, I know I've shared this before. She has an autoimmune disease. I think she eats a very strict diet. As a matter of fact, I know she does, and she handles that a lot better than I do. She eats a lot of protein. I don't know if I shared this with you, Sheena, but my son wants me to start doing that, a carnivore diet. He wants me to start doing that. I try to stay positive and neutral, but if someone does something bad to the other person because they don't like them on my channel, I will. Yeah, I don't think that is nice to be ugly to people at all, but especially on somebody else's channel. And then the person that is over the channel doesn't take up for the person in the chat. I think that's wrong. If they know what's going on. My icon is a memory of my brother-in-law that passed away. I painted it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Miss Southern Belle. I didn't know. Angie, listen to your son. I most the only thing I don't mind protein, but I love my vegetables. I love vegetables. But I am gonna listen to it. I'm gonna try it for a while. But I tell you something I do love. I love anything that swims. I love fish. I love shrimp. I love crab legs. Um, Now I could live off that. I could live off that all the time. I don't have many real friends anymore. I have one friend that has been in my life since second grade, but it's pretty one sided. I kind of end up one sided relationships. I give, others take. Uh, Let me say this to you, Lisa. As long as I've been around you on YouTube, I would say you're very deserving of a friend that would be there for you all the time because I see that you know how to be a friend. But you deserve a really, really good friend that is local, that could be there for you because I can't imagine dealing with what you deal with. And I know you have a husband, and I do, and husbands can be there for you, and mine is. But you want that girlfriend that you can kind of just vent to, you know, and share things with and laugh. And sometimes you're joking around and men don't get it. But when you're joking around with women, women get it. You can start laughing and that kind of cheers you up. All right. I have another I have another hater. I'm used to it. I don't respond and let my light shine, but nowadays they email people trying to bypass YouTube. Wow. I don't okay, we're gonna go here just 1 minute. Okay, we won't stay on this very long. Now, it's like I always said, you have a choice whether you go into this channel or not. I don't understand why people have to be haters or send emails or be ugly to someone. If you don't like the content and you don't like the channel, go away. Why do you have to voice ugliness? And that's what I'm going to say about that. I'm sorry that's happened to you, Sheena. This time of the year, ugly really comes out. Just keep uh, shining. Haters are going to hate. Oh, yeah. This is me right here. This is what I strive to be. I look at that every day and I say, just let me be the light. Let me be the light that shines. Let me bring forth joy, peace, comfort, happiness, anything that whatever anybody needs. Let me become that. I don't want to spew out uh, gossip and discord and drama and hate. I mean, what's the use? It's wasted energy. My hater is trying to be me. Good luck with that. Yes. That's what gets me. Why does somebody want to copy somebody else? Because they're very insecure. That's why. And usually when they don't like you, they want to be you. You know what I'm saying? They're jealous. And I know that's hard to believe, but it's true. There are more than 251 million. See, go somewhere else. Go somewhere else if you don't like the channel. Why do you have to stay in the chat or comment on a video? I've been to channels I'm like, I don't really like this content. And I won't go back. But I don't leave this comment saying, what you said I didn't like. Uh you don't look pretty. I don't like what you have on. Your accent is terrible. You're fat, you're skinny. You wear the wrong eyeshadow. I mean, why are you wanting to waste your time comment negative things? I'll never understand that. Yeah, Sheena's preaching. Yeah, Sheena's preaching this morning. She's got the chat going. Way to go, girl. Okay, next question. Remember, these are random. All right. What are the largest obstacles preventing you from realizing your dreams? What is something that's, and I know what most of you are going to say because it's probably my reason too. Let me go back up. This chat is so good. Y'all are doing so good. Oh, there's Tammy. Welcome in, Tammy. I'm so glad you made it. Oh, thank you, Sheena. My mama always told me as a child that struggles with weight. It's not what goes in the mouth that defines the body. It's what comes out. It comes from the heart. Yes. Yes, Tracy. Yes. That is preaching it right there, I'm gonna tell you. Because, out of the whatever's in your heart, that's what's gonna come out. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You can have this very attractive, pretty lady, got her hair all fixed, dressed to a T. And as soon as she opens her mouth, she can be the most ugliest person. that you ever want to be around. A gossiper, a drama starter, a stir, a backstabber. But on the outside, she looks all beautiful. I've met those before. Then you can have this little plain, you know, person that isn't easy on the eyes, and you get to know them, and they are beautiful. A beautiful person. And believe me, the devil doesn't come looking scary. The devil comes looking very attractive. I leave the negative comments. Laughing about it's a comment and adds traffic. Yeah, I don't delete mine either. Fear of failure. Yes. I think what keeps me from accomplishing my dream is my ability not to be mobile, like walking around and doing what and moving faster. Uh, is one of the things I think that hinders me. My body doesn't let me do everything. Yeah, read it again. What are the largest obstacles preventing you from realizing your dreams? What obstacles are in front of you? Yes, absolutely, Sheena. You can speak life or death. Just words are powerful. You know that saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." That is not true. I don't know who said that, but that is not true. Because words can destroy somebody if they're not confident in themselves. You can say one thing to somebody, and it could cause them to either want to live or not want to live. And I don't want that on my shoulders, which I would never say something ugly to somebody intentionally or ever. The thought of me saying something so bad to someone that they didn't want to live anymore, I don't see how people can be that cruel. I really do not. Pretty is pretty. Yes. Listening my new normal again. Mama said people don't aren't disabled. They're differently abled. Yeah, I hear you, Tracy. That's a good one. I don't know. Your mama was wise. This eye over here is still draining. Broken bones will heal. Exactly, Lisa. Exactly. Boatman, welcome in. 24 in the house. I posted my I posted my stories about the power of words on my community page. Oh, I love the frog story, Tracy. I love that. Oh yeah, I remember that. I loved it. The only thing stopping me from moving where I want to be, Florida, financial, but I'll get there a dollar at a time. I'll keep working until I reach the goal, but on the same time, I must not overwork. Yeah, um, to me, timing is everything. Used to when I was younger, I wanted everything instantly, instantly. Well, now that I'm older, I can look back on my life and say, "Oh, I see why this didn't happen back then, and it happened at this time." I can put it in perspective. That's why I try to tell my children because they're at the age where they want it instantly. And I tell them, timing is everything. God has a timing for everything. Just wait. Just wait. It's hard to wait. It's hard to wait. Bye, Ron. See you later, honey. Yeah, finding balance is hard. Agree, Angie. I just want to move on ASAP, but it's not going ASAP. Yeah. But if we move too fast, something bad could happen or something to go wrong. To me, I just always say timing is everything. All right. Next question. What do you think is the ideal age? What do you think the ideal age is? Dear God, please give me patience now. Doesn't work. Um, Tribulation worketh patience. And that's the only way we're going to learn it. And I don't really want to go through all that tribulation to get to all that patience. But, over our lifetime, we do. We go through a lot that causes us to get more patience. Because my daughter's like, Mama, how can this not upset you? How can you stay so calm? How can you not be upset? I'm like, Taylor, I've seen stuff that's a lot worse than what you want me to be upset about. It's going to be fine, honey. It's going to be fine. You didn't see my answer. Oh, let me go back up to Tammy's. What'd she say? Hold up, Tammy. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Where did you answer? There's Lisa Tracy. All right, she said, hi, friends. Tammy, put it back in the laziness right now. Oh, laziness. I think we all go through the point where we just say, okay, that's it. I'm not motivated. I can't get up and do it. I'm just going to sit here for a while. Health and money. When we're younger, we think the most important thing, or I did, having more money. Now that I'm older, it's health. It's like my health. We get back down here. I would like to be 40. My 30s were great. My 40s started off good. Then I had to have the pacemaker at 40. I had it in 2013. January of 2013 is when I had my pacemaker put in. And then it's been going downhill ever since then. Health problem after health problem after health problem. Miss Annabelle said 27. Ideal age for me is retired. Yeah. If I felt good, I think my 50s would be the ideal age. I think I would love my 50s if I felt good all the time and could go and drive and walk and run and, do things. Let's see. Tracy said 45. You're only as old as you feel. Age is a number. That's true. There's Lynn and journaling. Welcome in. Not really an ideal age for me because every year I learn something new. So I'd say 101 years old is ideal because I made it. Tammy said, I'm just a lazy girl. Oh, Tammy, no, I don't think that because you did a video on your decorations for your fall. Honey, that's not lazy. You had everything and all organized and put in place. Oh, no, honey, you're not lazy. The ideal age is relative. Every age has its ups and downs. Yes. I always wanted this one. house on an island, and now there's no houses on that island because of flooding. No, I know why. Now I know why they get it. Yes, that's a good representation of asking for something, not getting it, and then later in years realizes why you didn't get what you asked for. Tammy said 45 to 50. You can either have time or money. If you have money, you have no time. If you have time, you have no money. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Lynn. So true, Lisa. I wish I could sell my own things, but I don't know what I would sell. I have loved my 50s so far. Yeah, I think I would. I love life in general. Even though I go through a lot of health problems, I just love life. Um, I try to make the best of it. I try to be positive. Now, I do have my days that I'm like, oh, I'm so tired of fighting this autoimmune disease. I'm tired of being in this pain. Don't get me wrong, I have those moments. But most of the time, I'm upbeat, ready to go, motivating, doing things. Gumbo, how are you? Lisa said, I'm enjoying being 29 and I'm staying 29 forever. You go, Lisa. I'm 49, Leon, and it's getting more fantastic every year. Well, I'm 56. I'm going to be 57 in May. So there you go. If I was healthier, I would want to say now would be the best years of my life. Two beautiful grandchildren and a great grandson and a great man and a great son and a great man. See there? I just keep passing I just keep passing the open window. Crafty, you gotta jump through that window, honey. Next time you get to the window, just send me a message and I'm gonna say, jump, jump. Because I draw, but it's not that great, and I don't know if anyone would buy it from me. You got to keep trying, Lynn. They might. You got to put it out there. You don't know. I go through so many things, but I always come out on top. So the lessons continue, and I'm looking forward to the. Yeah, that's me. I always want to know what I've learned. I want to know what I need to learn from the situation that I'm going through. I always want to think of learning more, finding out information, uh, not about people. I don't want to know about how sad somebody's life is unless that person wants to tell me. I don't want somebody out coming to me and telling me how bad somebody is. If that person wants to come to me and share with me, that's fine. But I don't want to be caught up in that circle of, oh, let me tell you. Did you hear about this? I don't want to do that. I feel that way a lot, Angie, but I brush it off and count my. Yeah. There's Scrap Dog Frank. Hey, Frank. Frank always, on my Facebook, he always likes my pictures of Berkeley. And I think he probably knows I've had her for about a week now. I don't know if he watched my video of the parade and us putting the Christmas tree up, but he always likes to watch my pictures that I post on Facebook with Berkeley in them. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Welcome in. I got 21. Give me one of these. Okay. Would you like to be proudest of your accomplishments or your character? What would you like to be proudest of? Your accomplishments or your character? Oh, Sheena, I can relate to you on that. Amen. Oh yeah, Claudette gives a lot. She lives in Canada and she wins on these giveaways. So she has to gift it. And if she had every gift that she's ever won on a live chat, oh my goodness, but she lives in Canada. So she gives a lot of her, well, all her gifts to somebody in the chat. Now you want to talk about a giving person, which I can't say enough good things about her. I love her and she knows it. I've been laughing since the video that Scrap Dog did with him shopping with a wig on. Yeah, yeah, that was cool. Sheena said, "Oh, there's where it all lies. It lies right there, Sheena. Right there. Being of Christian faith, and I don't judge anybody for what faith they are or what they believe in or what they don't believe in, but that's where my faith is, right there. Yep, I feel the same way. I'm up every morning thanking him that I woke up and I'm alive and I'm going to be able to motivate around and I'm going to be able to live another day. Yeah, character, yes. Casey said both. My character. I'm trying to do Vlogmas, but I'm not doing it every day, but I'm still doing it. Well, that's good. Keep going. Keep the momentum going. Claudette said, it's all right. I love giving. I know, Claudette, but we want to give to you too, which I'm going to meet Claudette before I go on to wherever else I'm headed, which is up in the sky with all my loved ones and the Lord. So before I leave this body, I'm going to meet Claudette. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. People will love you, Lynn. Just be yourself. Hey, Sally, how are you? Welcome in. Sally, we're just getting to know one another here today, having a good time. It's just a party going on over here. Let's get a funny question. Oh, this one is gonna have a lot of comments, I'm sure. Everybody's speaking. Sheena said, I don't even know how to do Vlogmas. I don't either. I never edit any of my videos either because I don't know how to edit. So what you see on my videos is what you get because I don't edit. I'm hoping to hit 100. Not there yet. I want to do live so badly so I can talk to people like you and people in here because the people on this chat are nice. Okay, good. Wow, thank you, Angie. I needed that love. This love. Oh, you're welcome. Invest to being me with my accomplishments and my character, like me or leave me. Your choice. I am who I am. Exactly. All right, get this question. Which is more important, intelligence or common sense? Which is more important, intelligence or common sense? I keep going back and forth to the kitchen. I'm cooking dinner for my family and having spicy chicken soup, and black beans or tortillas. And ooh, yummy! That sounds yummy. I don't edit my videos. I just do my videos and post them. It takes too long for me to edit, so I just post them. Yeah, yeah, common sense. I mean, you do have to have some kind of knowledge of stuff, but common sense. You and I know you all have met these people that they're so book smart that it cripples them. I mean, they don't have any common sense. They just have all this book smart, you know. And people used to come in the library when I was working at the library, and it would be like that. They'd be highly functional, but they didn't have any common sense at all. And then when you would share some common sense with them, they would go, "Oh, okay, really?" Like the light bulb just went off, you know? Everybody seems to agree common sense. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather choose common sense over intelligence. Now, don't get me wrong. I want to be able to have some degree of intelligence, but I want more common sense than that for sure. All right, y'all might not want to answer this, but y'all might. Which of your personality traits would you most like to change? Which one of your personality traits would you most like to change? Because we all know who we are. What is something you would like to change about your personality? If anything. I mean, you may not want to change anything about your personality. You may like it the way it is. Tracy said, common sense for sure. Judy May said, wait, I want to go back up to Judy May's. For me, trusting everyone. Tammy said, my big mouth. Being hard on myself. Insecurities. Facing fears. Yeah. I think with facing fears, you should try to do, let's just say maybe it's one or two. You should try to conquer. I mean, if it takes you 3 months to build up enough and get with somebody that would encourage you to conquer your fear. You know, if you don't think you can do it by yourself, get someone that'll be standing there saying, you can do it. You know, you can do it. Go ahead. You can do this if you're afraid of something. Because all people really need is someone that is there, that is holding their hand saying, you got this. You can do it. Be wanting too much attention. I'm an all or nothing kind of gal. I don't know moderation at all. My sensitivity, in a way, too sensitive, or just talking too much. I'm afraid of failure. But you know, Sheena, failure is not really anything wrong with failure. It's not trying that is the problem. Because you look at all these people that are millionaires and billionaires, you look at some of them and they've been bankrupt 2 or 3 times. They took risks, they took chances, and they finally made it. If you don't take chances and you don't step out, then you don't ever know. Really failure's not the problem. The problem is never trying because you don't want to not come to do it right the first time. Well, a lot of times we can't do things right the first time. We have to do them over again, especially depending on how difficult they are. And if you fail, get up, dust them elbows off, and say, okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. Let me try something else. I know we don't always win, but I try my best. Yeah. Okay. Thinking that I am never good enough, I'm actually kind of shy. Not that you would know that. I just want to tell you something, Lisa. Lisa's Adventures. You are good enough. You are good enough. I just want to tell you that. You matter and you're good enough. I hate that I talk so much that I got told that I do talk too much for someone else and that I can't help. I love to talk about things. It helps my anxiety and stress like journaling does. Uh yeah, I think that some people can talk too much, but I think there's a way to tell someone that they're talking too much. I mean, you can be ugly about it and really get harsh with the person, or you can just kind of get with them and say, "Look, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but you're talking a lot. Why don't we test our listening skills? Have you tried to listen? Let's just turn it into a game or a test or something and say, get your watch out, put your timer on, and see how long you can go without talking and see if you can listen. Instead of just saying, oh, you talk too much. I don't want to be around you. You're annoying. There's a way to tell people what they're doing that you don't like rather than to just be ugly to them. Yeah, and don't let people tell you that what your dream is not worth dreaming. I mean, to them it might seem weird, whatever your dream is, but it's your dream. So don't let anybody else talk you out of dreaming. Because I used to think that writing poetry, writing books, journaling, doing all that was weird because people made me feel like it was weird. So I never would share it with anybody, all my poetry and all my writings. And then one day I was like, this is who I am. This is me. And if they don't like it, then they can just move on because I'm just going to be me. And that's all you need to do is just be who you are. Now, are you going to change over time? Yeah, we all grow. We're not going to stay in that same state, or we shouldn't. I mean, we can't be 10 in a 50-something-year-old body. Well, we can, but we don't want to be. Or you shouldn't want to be. But some people do. They want to be the victim all the time. And you can't be the victim if you created what has happened to you. If you cause what has happened to you, if it's bad, you can't be the victim. You're only the victim when something happens to you that you didn't cause, that you didn't make happen. And you're never too old to keep trying. People say, oh, I'm too old. I can't start something new. I don't want to start over. I don't want to do this. And I went, you're never too old. Never, ever, ever. Hey, Eliza Gale, how are you, sweetie? Welcome in. I got my heart broke, and then I got my feelings hurt by so many people, all because I've been trying to be nice, and so many people said I'm weird. I'm annoying, calling me a nerd because I can't read that. I don't know I don't know what that is. Oh, and dressing up. I'm going to walk today, and I need to just enjoy the day. I work so much. Yes, you got to have a balance. Can't work all the time. I am so glad y'all are here spending this time with me. Well, you're welcome, Eliza Gale. You're always welcome here, sweetheart. Don't you ever doubt that. Yes, absolutely, Sheena. Absolutely. I agree with that statement. I absolutely agree. We are never too old to learn something because I learned something new and I love it. I love to learn. I love to find out information. I love to grow spiritually. Um, I don't know. I'm just that type of person. But I got fighting and romance in it because if you don't know what it is, please look it up and you'll know it. Oh, okay. I will do that. Well, don't let anybody make you feel less than who you are because you don't like the things they like. Find your people. That's what I always say. Find your people. Go somewhere where you fit in, where you're accepted. Don't keep going back over there to the ones that's treating you ugly, expecting them to change because they're not going to change. You just go and be with your people. That's the way I feel about it. And my thought is if somebody treats you ugly, don't go back to enemy camp. Don't go back over there to enemy camp and think that you're going to fit in. No. Exactly, Judy May, exactly. Let me get some more. Hold on. All right, this is a good question. This one's good. Y'all hang on. Take a deep breath. Okay, here we go. Do you live more in the past, the present, or the future? Do you live back in the past, or do you live right now, or do you live more in the future? Yeah, I live right now. Do I think about the past? Yeah, but I don't just stay there. I know people that, like, I have a cousin. He, he walks up and you think 70s. I mean, he acts like it's still the 70s. He looks like Willie Nelson. He he is stuck in the 70s. He can't get out. He don't even realize that it's 2023. He's stuck in the past. I don't remember it and look forward for the future. But I mean, I'm living right here at this moment. with you all? Am I thinking about what I'm gonna do this afternoon and all that? No. Am I thinking about what happened yesterday? No. I'm right here with you all right now. I'm right here. I'm present. I'm in the moment. That's where we should be. Be in the moment. People are saying present. Yes. Used to live in the past. Now I live for right now. Yes. The present and the future. Yeah. One of my sisters lives in the past. Not the extreme, but and it's okay to tell stories about what happened to you when you were a kid and the things that happened, but she talks more about that than she does what's going on in today's world. And me, I don't want to not remember the past because I had good moments, but a lot of it I don't want to remember because I wasn't happy growing up as a child, and into my teenage years I didn't really start living until I got married to James, and so I don't really want to remember all that, but I do have good moments that I can remember. But in the future, I'll leave that up to God. I want to prepare for it, but I don't want to wonder about what's going to be in 5 years or what's going to happen next year. I want to be right now with you and spending time with you. I've been living some in the past, but I need to be in the now. It's okay to think about the past. Yeah, trauma does keep you in the past. I live in the now. I've learned from the past, which prepares me for whatever happens in the future. That's good. Oh, Tammy said, I think we all get sentimental around the holidays. I mean, most of us. I don't want to say all of us because I don't know that for sure. But I think the holidays bring out that part of us, especially if we start missing loved ones that are no longer here, or if there's been a disconnect in the family unit. You know, stuff like that can be upsetting. I live for now. I think about the past often, especially around the holidays. All my memories, but always good memories. Yes. I try to live for the present and prepare for the future, but the future's not guaranteed. Exactly. Exactly. I sometimes live in the past, but I live in the right now because my dad always tells me to worry about right now. And yeah, I agree. I have two sisters. All I can say about that is, God forgive me, run for your life. I miss my dad. It's so hard. Yeah, I think there are people that we miss so much that has passed. The grieving process is, I think, the hardest thing for someone to go through. And it's not a written, I mean, people have written books about it, but everybody's different. They handle it in a different way. The time, you know, some people, it takes them years. Some people, it takes a little shorter time. But you can't put a time limit on grief. They live in the past really hard. Only holiday out last year because my dad had to go to the hospital for stomach blockage, that's but it's doing these times I have fun. Yeah. My daughter had a blockage too. She had to have surgery a few years ago. Uh, and now she's having a baby. All right. This one's good. Would you rather meet your great great grandparents or your great great grandchildren? What would you rather meet? Your great great grandparents or your great great grandchildren? And I'm sure y'all already know what I'm going to say. What would you rather meet? Your great great grandparents or your great great grandchildren? Miss Joanne said both. Both. I think I'd want to meet my great great grandchildren. A lot of y'all are saying grandparents. Wouldn't they have a story to tell? Oh my gosh. Meet the great great grandparents. Now they lived through some things. The Great Depression. Uh I mean they had hardly nothing. And they were happy and they worked all the time, but they would sit out on the porch and visit and spend time together. Things that we don't do now. We don't do that sort of thing. Oh, Papa Smurf, welcome in. So glad you come in. He said, my great great grandparents, the way things are going. Yeah. Sheena, I do too. I do too. Said, I love the old days. I do too. My great great grandchildren won't know who I am. That makes sense. That makes sense. But I sure would still like to see what they look like, what their future is going to be. But then again, I might not want to know because we never know what it's going to be like. All right, we're going to do a couple of more. Let's see. Let me draw out of this stack. I'm so glad y'all are here with me today and we're doing this. This is fun. Let me shuffle these cards. I used to be a real card player. Played poker, blackjack, all kind of stuff. I played all kind of card games. I would like to meet my paternal great great grandparents. I don't want to know the other side of my family. I would be scared. I wouldn't like my grandchildren. I'd be scared I wouldn't like my grandchildren. Claudette, what's my choices? Thumbs up. Hey, Art Man. Welcome in, Art Man. So good to see you. Okay. All right. This has something to do. Would you choose to be the worst player on the winning team or the best player on a losing team? Would you choose to be the worst player on a winning team or the best player on a losing team? What would you want to be? Oh, I'm so glad you did too, Sheena. I always enjoy seeing you when you come into the chat. You're always uplifting and motivational and speak the light and life. I always love to see you. Miss Joni said, losing team. She wants to be the best player on the losing team. It's sad that kids nowadays will never experience the fun things we did. I know that, Lisa. Now, that's one thing I do think about. It's all the fun that we had. I mean, and it was just simple. It was so simple. Claudette said, I want to be the best player on the losing team. The best player on the losing team because you're the example. Everyone is a winner. Yes. And you can motivate everybody on that team. As a team, you're a winner. Yeah. See, everybody's looking at things. That's why I like to ask questions, because people see things differently. No matter how many people you have in a room, you can show them a picture, and every one of those people are going to see something different in that picture. They're not going to see the same thing. And then after you bring it to their attention and say, oh, did you see that or this? And they're like, yeah, I see that now. That's why it takes a group of people or a community of people to be able to function. It takes a village to raise children, but you can't be at each other's throat and being ugly and all that. You have to work together. We all can't be we all can't be the builders. We all can't be the ones that draw the plans to build. Everybody has their position. But we need to know what our position is and not to play the whole field or try to play someone else's position. I mean, if you're not a pitcher and you're the catcher, then don't try to be the pitcher. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you were the worst player on a winning team, wouldn't that kind of make you a winner? Remember, there is no I in team. I think it's about fun activities, not losing or winning. Nowadays, kids just want to play computer games. That is so true. I never liked computer games except slot machines. Y'all, I got something that's making, I don't know if it's a hair on my arm or what. Bye, Lynn. Thanks for dropping in. I want to play on my own team where there's no winners or losers. We're all on the same level. There's Tuber Chat. Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope I didn't overlook you. I've been asking these questions, so I've been scrolling real fast. 710, welcome in. How are you? Y'all just in time for the last question. The last question. Thank y'all for doing this for me today. So good to have you. Well, if I can get back to my chat. There we go. All right, last question. Last question. 23. Give me one of these. Thank you. Who has inspired you as a mentor and why? Who has inspired you as a mentor and why? Who's your mentor? which that can change over, you can have more than one over your lifetime. You may have had one in a teenager. You may have had one in your 30s. Now you may have one. So, name someone that's inspired you and why. And if you hadn't had one, then you hadn't had one. I'm so happy to see you all. I know I've said that, but this is fun. And remember, we are the light of the world. We got to let that light shine. I have to say Jesus for the win, and why is a given. Yes. Yes. Bye, Crafty. Love you. Talk to you later. Dr. Yanni, she taught me to see who I really am, to strive to be all that I can be. My hubby has inspired me, though you too. Oh, thank you, Claudette. My dad, he taught me to survive. Yes. I'm trying to think. Jesus is my inspiration because he gave his life for me and for you and for everyone. My mother, she was an amazing person, strong, forgiving, and she believed in me even if I was a sick child. I love these stories. I love that question because when you have people that's in your life that you adore because they care about you and they cared enough that they wanted you to learn absolutely everything and to have everything and to have a mentor, I would think it was my spiritual life, which would be my Christianity and Jesus and the fact that I followed him since I was 14 years old. And I've never looked back. I've always just, when I was in any kind of trouble or pain or any kind of suffering, he was the very one that I went to. Because as a young person, I didn't have anybody to go to because I didn't trust anybody. And I always talked to him and prayed and was so thankful and always believed that he had me in his hands and he was going to take care of me. And he always has. My grandmother on my mom's side, she helped me through so much as a child, losing a father, brother, and a twin sister. Oh my goodness, a twin and a brother. My goodness. My granny inspired me because she was a rebel and always had a sense of humor through everything life threw at her. I know. I'd love to meet those people where they've been through hard times and they had the battle wounds and they still can laugh. I mean, you've got to admire and respect that. I mean, really. My mom, she taught me how to hustle. Yes, agreed. Let's see. Several people, but my mom for God and the guidance and the money management, dad for work ethics and responsibility of being a man and a father. Your mentor, Tammy, um, who has been your mentor and why? That was the question. Who would you say your mentor was? Do y'all like playing this? Do y'all like answering the questions? I really enjoy because it lets me get to know my chat. It lets me get to know my community. It brings us all closer together. Oh, Tuber Chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. My mom inspired me. She told me to be my own person and never follow anyone. I always have been myself. Yes. Okay, so I think Taylor is 36 weeks pregnant. She may be 37. I can't keep up with it. So over the next few weeks, we could have a baby coming any day. But what I want to do is, if it all happens without craziness, I want to be able to go live and film, or I want to do a video for sure. So y'all can meet Lincoln because y'all were there when we had his reveal. Y'all were there when we went live with his reveal. We did a baby shower on YouTube, and now of course y'all got to meet him. So I want to be able to do that, but I did not have time to do a neighborhood chat this past week. But I do have one coming this week because my little sweet precious baby girl will be going home and I'll have time. But I wanted to spend a lot of time with her because I don't get to see her that often. And so I will have a neighborhood chat coming out. That's why I tried to put up the videos of the parade and the Christmas tree and all that, because I didn't have a neighborhood chat video coming out. But Tammy said my mother. Can y'all believe it's been 9 months since I told y'all that Taylor was going to have a baby? I can't believe it's already here. 710 said my mentor was Lamb Chop. Taylor used to love that. Taylor just sent me a text and she says, he said I was about a centimeter dilated. So she's a centimeter dilated. Ooh, it's getting close. Well, she started nesting last week. And you women that's ever had children, you know what nesting is. You know, where you start making sure everything's in place and you start washing clothes. Well, she's washed all his clothes every time she would get some. But just organizing everything and getting prepared, you know, they call that nesting. Well, she started doing that about a week and a half ago. And I said something to her about it. And she's like, what are you talking about nesting? I said, look it up on the internet. You'll see. So she looks it up and she said, yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing. Yep, that's what she's doing. She's nesting. For Christmas, I would love to reach 2K. I see that you're very close, Judy May. I am so proud of you. I would like to reach, I don't have to, but I would like to reach 1,200. I'm at 1160, I think, and I would like to reach 1,200 because I'm going to do a giveaway when I reach 1,200. I had a crush on Sherry Lewis, 710. Taylor, my daughter Taylor, loved lamb chops. Loved that. Loved it. So I'm going to keep you all updated on the arrival of the new baby, everything that's going on. And I've enjoyed this today. Y'all have made me so happy. I've enjoyed you all answering the questions and being here. And I know I'll see you all around in this YouTube world on this highway. And you know I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Bye, neighbor.